Hello guys and welcome to another StarCraft 2 cast. I believe that this is some sort of GSL match, but I'm not entirely sure. And it's a platinum or diamond level game, because I got a platinum and a diamond level game off the web, but I don't remember which one's which. Anyway, on spawning on the bottom left of a map I have no idea the name of because I've never seen it before is NoX as the red Zerg, and what's that yellow thing? Okay, this is the spider bit over, but why is it showing up on my map? Anyway, NoX in the bottom left red Zerg, and Jibs as the blue Terran in the top left of this map. While the overlord is sent in the wrong direction and Jibs just sets up his supply to the wall. I will say that the reason I'm doing this is because I've been doing a lot of Grand Theft Auto lately. I was thinking, maybe I've been doing a bit too much. So, thought I should come back and do a StarCraft match or two. As StarCraft is awesome. Just the barracks going up at the wall again. Nothing out of the ordinary for either player. No buildings yet for Zerg. Looks like he might just... He's building up his minerals now, and looks he'll be looking to expand here. Oh no, down here, because each base has got their own private expansion. NoX now scouting the E-base, but he will not be able to get in. But he will go up and see there's just the barracks and two spiders. There's nothing out of the ordinary. No gas for other players yet. And the spawning pool just going down now for the Zerg. As this poor overlord being exiled from the base over into a corner where no one will probably ever go. Anyway, command center now being orbital command, that's what I'm looking for, is now being morphed. As some tournament type chat starts going here. Anyway, we'll ignore that. Extractor now going up for NoX, and no gas yet as the mule goes down. Nothing. I'm not seeing anything distinctive out of either players. I mean, it was just the early expansion at 15 for the Terran, which I do quite often. It is very useful against Terrans, as we see just a couple of Zerglings coming out. This, what here from NoX, is basically what I do in my Terran matches all the time, as we see Jibs scouts that expansion, as a expansion is also going up for himself. A couple of Marines, second barracks going up now. Queen and more Lings, and both refineries now being built at the same time. So that's, he's looking to get this gas. And any tech labs yet? No. Obviously, because there's no gas. But what will we see? Not finding any clues for any early pressure yet. As we just see this expansion just droning up. And what else can we find? Couple of a Marine. Ooh, 10 health. I missed that. Marine just taking that watchtower. It's a very small bush area. Not going to hide many units in there. Taking some map control at that tower. Running NoX running his Zerglings back, as we see a Baneling nest popping up being built in the Zerg space. No creep spread as of yet, as far as I can see, obviously. Yes, Tech Lab, so we're looking for some Marauders here. Or maybe some... No, there's not much gas going at the moment, but yes, we're looking for just a couple Marauders, just a normal build. And a third barracks. An engineering bay. No factory yet. So he's not looking for a very mech heavy build. Yeah, maybe just a ball of Marines and Marauders for the moment. As a second orbital command is at the expansion now. Nothing special going on. A lair now being morphed. Only the second gas now being built for NoX. It's not, I guess, a late one, but it means he's not looking for any heavy tech to mute his. Well, if he does look, he should have probably got that gas earlier, but he's not looking to get many muters or anything. Maybe it's just some to do some harassment, which is always good against Terrans. Weapons level 1 now going for the Marines. As we see the Zerglings killing off that scouting Marine. Zergling just running up, seeing what's going on, see if he can see any units moving out. We've got a bit of a mass Marine going here. 2 reactors and the tech lab. What's coming out of that tech lab? Just the stim packs. Stim packs. As we do see the creep spreading now beginning to go, which is always good. No banelings as of yet, and a spy. He built that baneling nest, but hasn't actually gotten any yet. As we see some more drones being pumped out. As that spy goes up, siege mode now being developed at the factory. Where's the factory? Oh, sorry, I missed that. Okay, but there is no units, just a big mass marine going on here. And the armory, where's that? Yeah, being built. 2 engineering bays, so he's getting the 1-1 upgrades going. Just a couple more Zerglings. See, let's have a look at the units tab. See what this 51 drones to 37, so that's a big advantage for NoX. But those 2 mules, they will make up a lot of that. Just Marines and 1 tank and just a bunch of Zerglings. So, looking at this, if Terran was to move out now, he could do quite a lot of damage and possibly put enough pressure on to give a GG. Starport and the 3rd expansion now going up at the same time as NoX. This is probably not a good idea for NoX. He wants to stay 1 base ahead, and for him to just be keeping level with expansions to Terran, probably not the best idea. 8 muters now being 8 muters now being hatched from that lair. Just a healthy bunch of Marines here, but they are not going to do much damage against this force right here. So NoX is going to have to do a bit more work here, but his head is in supply, and he's making another 18 Zerglings, as well as 2 evolution chambers to keep up on his upgrades as well. Level 2 weapons now going in the engineering bay. But there's this starport now, and there's no anti-air, so if... That was a big pause. I don't know why it's lagging for my replays these days. If he's getting anything but medevacs, like some Vikings, NoX is going to have to make sure those muters are coming out nicely. Level 1 weapons and attacks now going in the evolution chambers, as this is lagging out beyond annoyance. As we see muters flying around checking for any hidden expansions of the Terran. A lot of Marines now here and a couple of banelings there, and an infestation pit being now built in there. As we see some nice creep spread going towards the enemy base. Muters now heading in for some harassment. There are no missile. Oh yes, there is a missile tower up, but if he just sits over here, he should be able to get out of the range of that. And up 2 more barracks being made down here in this tight little spot. NoX trying to get off some economic damage there, but not being able to do much because of that missile tower and mass marine coming over here now to just defend that off. As they just transfer over to this expansion instead, but that's got no air defense, so he could really just run around and take that out as well. But 2 missile turrets being put up here. What have we got going on? We got pathogen glands now being researched for the infestors to get that boost of energy, but there are no infestors yet, as we see level 2 weapons and armor being finished for the Terran. This is not looking good for Zerg. He's got no upgrades finished yet to go against level 2 weapons. Oh, they're about to finish. So level 1 armor and weapons up against level 2 weapons and armor. That's going to be a tough job, but there is a lot of Marines here. I'd like to see quite a few more banelings being pumped out of that to do some damage, and the baneling speed upgrade. That would also be looking good. Double gas now going up here. Expansion. Is the gas over here? Yes, of course it is. I saw that before. Now going to... Was he only going to that for the hive? Because why would he be making the boost then? I don't know. But the hive is now out as baneling speed is now being researched. And I'm sorry, I just missed this completely. Look, all those marines being surrounded by all those zerglings. These banelings are about to go off, destroy them. These tanks will be taken out. Easy pickings for this Zerg player. And will this be a GG? I'm sorry, I just missed that beginning of that whole battle. Zerglings in the mineral line and banelings going off. Running up that. No, I'm not going to run up that there. I'm just killing all these SCVs, and I don't think Jibs has got very much of a chance of coming back from this. That is a lot of economic damage. Where is he going to get now? The banelings are going to get stuck behind the marines, and they're not going to be able to go off. The tank is going to rip those Zerglings and banelings apart. No. Will the tank go down? Yes, it will. And a couple of marines trying to finish these Zerglings off, but I don't think there will be any coming back for Jibs here. But he has fended off this attack for now. That tank nearly going down. That was a very close call for Jibs. He nearly had lost the game right there. But look at this, another big bunch of Zerglings here. If he moved in there now with a couple of banelings, he would finish this off quite easily. And another 26 Zerglings being made now, as well as the greater spy going up. But we have no corruptors yet, so there's no broodlords for a while. It's 13 banelings now being made. This force here of just Zerglings banelings will be enough to finish this off if he moves out now. What's going on in the Terran base? Level 3 weapons going in the engineering bay, and still no extra expansion for the Zerg over the Terran, but he's probably feeling quite a comfortable position. He's got 4,500 minerals. He may as well just put up like 7 proxy hatches or expansions around the place just for the sake of it, to get rid of that money, because it's not, there's no good just sitting it there. Where are these? Yes, he's going to clear the rocks. 2. 8. Don't use the banelings on the rocks. Really? You got all these Zerglings. Why would you bother using those banelings on the rocks? That is silly. Infestor's now coming out for the first time since all that upgrade for the Infestors was made ages ago. And another big pause in the video for some unknown reason. These Mutalisks are still sitting here, as the Ultralisk Cavern is now being built. Ultralisk, very rare unit seen in multiplayer, or at least I've seen. Another look at this big bunch of Zerglings. They are going to rip the Terran army to shreds. It's got level 3 armor and melee weapons for the Zergling units, so they are now even with upgrades. And all these Zerglings against, what's this? Just a bunch of Marines, medevacs, and siege tanks. This is not looking good for the Terran. They will get a big surround going on here, and the banelings, will they get stuck behind the Marines, not be able to go off? Stim's going, but that was that a good idea, because it just gave away half that health, and all those Zerglings going around the base, killing off the workers. Best of Terran going out, GG going there, and he leaves the game. So, NoX just winning that with a mass of Zerglings and banelings. At the time of the first attack, if Jibs did do a bit of marking, he could have defended it there, but I think NoX had that one in the bag, just from that big mass of Zerglings, and he's still got a ton more here. And that's just about it. There was no attacks until that first big wave of Zerglings, so maybe if Jibs had put a bit of earlier pressure on with those 2 racks at the beginning, he could have had a bit more of a chance, but who knows. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This was an okay game, I guess. Like, comment, subscribe, and I shall see you guys on... I can never work out what to say here. In honor of my Zerg race. Bye.